a wicked abomination, a monster whom one should not go near. I believe that he is heading somewhere in the search for easy prey. It could be anywhere on earth at all, perhaps somewhere not far from here.
What's going on? Such commotion. What has occurred?
I've no notion.
Last night they say a ship arrived, but none of the crew was still alive.
But how could that be? How, I ask you, could that ship dock with a dead crew? Something is wrong, it's so queer.
What is going on?
It's obvious there's something strange here. The helmsman was found lashed to the steering wheel. He died long before docking.
From what I could tell, it does not bode well.
I describe it as shocking.
When they went below, they found nothing but a coffin filled with
And I've been
ground.
told it was very cold down there in that hold.
It's clear something's very odd. It's an act of God. What could be in store? We must learn more.
How could a ship with a dead crew find its way here?
I wish I knew. Could it be it was blown here by the breeze?
Could they be the victims of some strange disease?
They say that a dog with great staring eyes came ashore last night growling. He was black as coal, thunder in his soul.
Someone heard a wolf growling.
It's so very odd, it's an act of God. What could be in store? We must learn more.
What is the cause of it? What can it mean?
There were no signs of foul play to be seen.
Did someone murder them?
No one can tell. It seems like a ship sent from hell.
Good evening, madam. I bring news from Jonathan Harker.
How is he?
Business detains him, but he's well and sends you his greetings.
Thank goodness. Before you came, I had been feeling ill with worry, not knowing what had happened to him.
I'm so sorry.
Since I'd received no word for so long, I had assumed that something must be wrong.
Your fears are groundless.
I just thought that he would be back here much sooner.
No need to worry. All is well, and he'll be returning.
When?
Oh, quite soon now.
I cannot tell you just how glad I am to hear it. I missed him so much, it's been very hard to bear it.
You'll be together soon, believe me.
There's nothing else that would relieve the fear.
It is clear to me you need to relax and unwind. Clear these thoughts from your mind and try to find some peace. I know how you feel, it's been a trying ordeal, but I know a way to ease you. All these tensions that have kept you so churned up inside, they'll begin to fade away, just feel them subside. Restful sleep shall overtake you, slumber from which none shall wake you. I shall take you on a fateful ride. Your fate hangs on what I shall decide. For tonight I'll take you for my See how swiftly she succumbs so easily. Her trusting innocence becomes a ready target for someone like me. Oh, how beautiful she is, reclining succulent and still, her soft white throat exposed to me, inviting me to drink my fill. And yet there's something makes me pause and stand and wait. I do not know what gives me cause to hesitate. What is happening to me? She lies there subject to my will. Is this some ancient memory that blunts my readiness to kill? Some trace of pity rears its head and calls to me. A face that I had long thought dead cries out for mercy, although she is so wide open and defenseless. It seems I cannot even bring myself to touch. It's a position I find ludicrously senseless when basic needs cry out so much.
Am I awake? Am I asleep? Was it a dream? Who was that mesmerizing man? I can't work out if things are as they seem. Why do I lie here stretched out on this divan? What does it mean? What's happened to me? It seems beyond reality. I am bewildered by this night. Something's not right. Was he a ghost? It seems that way. I can't recall exactly what he had to say. When I first saw him, I felt some alarm. I somehow believed that he would bring me harm. Then, as if through some exotic charm, I felt myself becoming very calm. It was as if some warming balm washed over.
A victim of the pestilence, dying in the lake. Another soul sinks pale and cold. Let us start again.
The plague is here, there's no escape. We'll all be gone alone.
Dead sailors brought it to our town as penance for our wrong. All victims of our fate are we. Defenseless one and all. Who knows just who the next will be?
It only strikes young ladies down with no sign of disease. Another babe that's dying here, the corpse is floats in blood. How can we fight our destiny if fate decides we die?
What was that strange ship carrying?
The truth must now be told.
I heard a coffin filled with earth was found inside the hole.
I have come to investigate the cause of these deaths that occur hereabout in the city. The strange stories I've heard of the way they occurred have aroused so much more than my pity. All I've heard throws a light on a creature of night who is known by the name Nosferatu. I believe he's insane and he'll soon strike again, and that's why I am here to see you.
Forgive me, I can't see the reason you've called. These deaths have no bearing on me. Of course I'm appalled by this grave tragedy, but they're quite unrelated to me.
They say that he has called on you, and yet you show no signs. You seem quite fit and healthy and alive. Yet if he'd followed his designs, you should be dead by now, for not one has been known to survive. Thus it appears to me you hold the key, for if he chose to spare your life, that indicates that for you he holds some true affection. And if he feels that way, you may help save the day if you'll kindly obey my direction. What I ask shall dismay you, but I have no choice. Only you have the means to destroy him. It's our fate you must choose, and if you should refuse,
Is there a higher duty I must now think of? A duty that would make me lose the one I love? Morality is clouded in obscurity. Where are the precedents I need to guide me? Should I do it? Could I do it? If I did it, would I live to rue it? He wants me to sacrifice my chastity. Why should such a sacrifice appeal to me? Is it appealing to my vanity? Or can it be it actually excites me? If I do it, I must do it out of piety, or I could not get
please help me, I've just fled a madman whom you may have heard about. He kept me locked up in his castle and refused to let me out. The monster's known as Nosferatu, the most evil of all men. I have not eaten since I don't know when. I seek charity, please be kind to me. I'd be most grateful for a crust of bread. If you won't help me, that's the end of me. It won't be long before I'm dead. The girl I love is in great danger, I must get home right away. But I am fainting from fatigue and do not have the means to pay. I have appealed for help from others, but each time was sent away. I cannot carry on another day, yet I must get home. He is after her, and I can't bear to think what may occur.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Let each silent sense unwind. Scarlet serpents, softly sighing, wrap themselves around your mind. Soft silken shadows now shroud your sight, shielding you from the fears of night, yielding each sense and setting free your desire to be with me. To surrender and let your veins run freely. A golden carriage awaits you, let it take you. Enjoy a fabulous journey, come with me. Crimson vapors now enfold you as I hold you in my arms. Now your duty is to please me with your beauty and your charms. Bend to your senses and yield to me. Feel yourself lost in ecstasy.
I hear somebody call from across the hall, but to me it makes no sense at all.
In the darkness outside I hear footsteps fall as they pass beyond my window.
The temperature's dropped and the clocks have all stopped, as if there's no tomorrow.
We're waiting for the light. We're waiting for an end to sorrow. We're waiting for a new tomorrow. Nothing makes sense, everyone is so tense as we stumble through this endless night.
There's a rattle of rain on the window pane, and the sound beats out a bleak refrain.
Can the cries that I hear be a message of fear? I can hear the sound of thunder. I can hear it again, it's a cry of pain.
What a strain it is we're under. We're waiting for the light. We're waiting for an end to sorrow. We're waiting for a new tomorrow. Nothing makes sense, everyone is so tense as we stumble through this endless night.
now. I'm growing weak. It's as if my heart had sprung a leak. Something is wrong tonight. Something is not quite right. What kind of misery can it be that overtakes me? Lethargy crawls through my veins. Energy and interest wanes. Steadily the life force drains. Words now feed on my brain. Words now feed on my brain. Words now feed on my brain.
I searched in vain for that clarity of view that would bring an end to pain and make sense of what I knew. That point of singularity where worlds combined. But when that goal eluded me, it turned my mind. I thought that I would find my goal through sheer intelligence and art. I thought that books would point the way. I never listened to my heart, but now that singularity I yearn to see. By some unfathomed chemistry lies here before me. Could it be true that one like you could be the answer? That single point of focus I've been searching for an eternity. My destiny eludes me, and then it walks in through my door. I feel that I have lived too long, never knowing any peace. Now I found my peace with you. It is time for me to cease. Now there's no need to carry on, no need to try. For now my restlessness is gone. I find there's nothing left for me except to die. And so goodbye.
What was real until I went off on that journey. I have been through an ordeal that threw a different light on things and changed me. I never knew that life could hold such degradation. What I went through has wrought an alteration that I think is equal to your own. You have not changed the law.
Do you really think that we could establish harmony after everything that we've been through?
I no longer know what's real, all I know is what I feel, and I feel I'm meant to be